Hey guys, Lawrence here. Today I'm going to show you how to apply for the $10,000 EIDL grant through the CARES Act that was recently passed to help with some of the fallout from the coronavirus. Now, this EIDL grant is a little misleading because EIDL stands for Economic Injury Disaster Loan. And while the application is a loan application, the first $10,000 is actually a grant as long as you meet certain criteria. So I'll leave that up to you, but the criteria is pretty broad, and it sounds like a lot of people will qualify for this grant. And so once you figure out if you qualify for or not, or meet the criteria or not, I'm going to show you how to apply online. I'll put a link in the description to this webpage, but basically it explains who is eligible for this grant. I know it probably sounds a little confusing that it's a loan, but that it's actually a grant. And what I mean by that, and what they mean by that, is the first $10,000 of the loan is actually an emergency grant. And the key takeaway I want you guys to get from this is where it says there is no obligation to repay the grant. That means that $10,000, you don't have to pay it back. You go to this webpage, and I'll leave a link in the description. And this is the online application that you need to fill out to get the $10,000. It's pretty straightforward and takes less than 5 minutes to fill out. You can take your time to read through this on your own, but basically under eligible entity verification, you pick what type of entity you are. And under review and check all of the following, you have to be able to check all of these to continue. And one nice thing about this form is it won't let you continue unless you fill out all the applicable fields. The next page is asking for all your business info, and you just type it in, and you will need your EIN or social security number. And on this drop down, you'll pick what type of organization type you have. Are you nonprofit or franchise? And it's going to ask you for your gross revenue and cost of goods sold. These other fields, I'm not sure, they're not required, so it's not clear if they need to be filled out. If you have the information, I'd say fill it out, but if it doesn't apply to you or you don't know it, I would just leave it blank. And then it's going to ask for your business address. And it's important to get your correct email address in here. They don't ask you to confirm it, but if they need to contact you via email, you definitely don't want to miss that email. And then ask when your business established and fill in your current ownership since date. And then you pick your business activity and some of the details of the business activity. And then the number of employees. The next page is the business owner information, and it's important that you check off or answer the question of, is your business owned by a business entity? Yes or no. Then you just fill out this information. Click next to get to the additional information. And under additional information, there's some more questions. You have to be able to answer no to all of these to move on. If someone helped you fill out this application, then you're supposed to put in their information. And now this is pretty important. You have to check this box. This is what gets you the $10,000 grant. So make sure you check. This is like probably the most important field on the entire form. And you'll fill in your bank information. And there's some disclaimers and some fine print, and you have to be able to, you have to check that box to continue. And then the summary, this lets you just review everything. And at the bottom of this summary page, and you can kind of check all the information. If you need to edit anything, you can just click on the edit button for each section. You have to check the CAPTCHA before you can submit. And you click submit. This is what the confirmation page looks like. Make sure to print a copy or at least save the application number because they will not email it to you. All right, guys, I hope you found this video useful and I hope you're able to get that $10,000 grant. Be safe in these crazy times and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.